We are live. Is it going?
Now if there's a smile on my face, it's only there trying
What the heck's going on?
the public. Now, honey, that's
Something's wrong here.
yeah, I don't know what's going on. Expression, give you the wrong impression. It's spinning. Science Stream Health up. I got something popping up here. I think
Are
we're
we in?
live.
Are we in?
I don't know.
Are we in? Is what I need to know.
I mean, it says
It's
we're live
spinning.
and now it's
I
spinning
see
again.
spinning.
It says Stream Health green. Like, what the fuck?
I don't understand why this happens. It's really annoying.
All's good. Got audio now.
So everybody can hear.
Oh, all right.
Volume's on. Great. So you guys can
Yeah,
hear right now.
but-
I guess I don't know if the picture's through. Can you see anything
But
yet?
the picture keeps spinning. No, and the audio went out.
Maybe let me
See?
shut down my internet on my phone.
But that shouldn't even be a thing.
I don't even know why it's a thing. Guys, listen, if you can see us, awesome. If you can hear us, even better. Let's start it off while we're trying to work on it. This is Unfiltered Marriage, Tuesday fucking night. And here we are. We have a great sporadic. Sporadic is lagging. Is it?
Jumpy. All right.
Fuck.
All right. I don't know. It looks like now maybe we're good.
I don't know. I'm waiting to see.
Yeah, it looks like we're good. All right.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks like it's good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm seeing everything working. It seems
right.
like we're good.
All right, so we have a lot of great things, mix of a whole bunch of stuff we're going to talk about tonight. And hoping if we do have any new listeners coming in, I hope that you enjoy this show.
Sorry about that hiccup.
Yeah, in the beginning, sometimes we have that. But once we get rolling, hey, Nicole, I'm glad you're in the room. Please, nobody call in yet. Give me a few minutes to get the show rolling. But let me start off by talking about an experience I had today that completely showed me why I don't like a lot of humans. It's like
Humans are the worst.
it is.
I hate people.
Let me tell you. So we don't eat out often, but when we do,
I do.
we like to get Sonic or like burgers are dope, and I like going. Don't get me wrong. I love the feature that the people come out on roller skates and bringing your food. That's really awesome and it's fun. But today in New York, it was raining, and we pulled up to get into the parking lot.
Pouring, not just raining.
It was like pouring. We pull up in the parking lot, of course, and I go through the drive-through as like any normal person would go. But before I went in, I had to wait a few minutes. I wanted to make sure the food was going to be fresh when he got home. So I chilled in the parking lot with my girls, just waiting. And as I see 2 to 3 cars pull in, they pull up to the order where girls skate out to you. And I'm looking at it raining and I'm going, wait a minute. How are these girls going to get their food? And my daughter looks at me and goes, oh, no, Mom. They make you go out in the rain and skate to the cars and give them their food. And I'm going, no fucking way these people are that rude. Oh, well, they were. And this girl comes struggling out of the door, holding food with rollerblades on, pouring rain,
Like, why
no
would you
jacket.
want your food to get rained on
No
like
jacket. No jacket. She's wearing
It's
her
freezing.
work clothes, like her work shirt. And so I'm looking at this girl skate there, like handing their stuff out the window. And I'm going, these motherfuckers are so like selfish. You think of that. Like go through the drive-thru or go inside. You're making this girl come out in the rain, let alone if she slips.
But like, see, I'm a fucking nut when it comes to my food to begin with, right? So now this girl's dredging through the fucking rain. The bag's now soaked. My fries are in there. Now my fries are touching wet bag. To me, in my head, now my fries are tainted somewhat. I'll still eat them,
Right.
but I'll be like, they're like rain fries for some.
Right,
You know
pissed
what I
off
mean?
wet fries. Yeah. Not
like-
as crispy.
Yeah, they would be like like a soggy now.
No, there's
shitty.
no roof from the building to where the girls are going at all. There's a parking lot. She rolled through a parking
Yeah,
lot.
there's a good, I'd say, 10 to 20 yards of openness.
Yeah, because a car can park and then others
Yeah.
can pull behind them into these fucking slots. And I was so upset and like for this girl that I wanted to say something, but sometimes I tell myself, shut your mouth, Jessica, mind your business. And so I pull up to the drive-through.
You have no.
Yeah, I pull up to a drive-through line and
Hold on, can we stop?
Go.
Why would in your head you go, I should say something?
no, but I wouldn't say something to the people. I would tell the people working inside, like, I want to make a complaint that I think it's rude that your people have to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I would tell corporate, like, that's a little bit, give them
But that's
jackets. They
their
don't have any
whole-
rain
that's their
jacket.
whole, bring your own.
What if they're not allowed to wear it over their shirt?
I don't know. I don't know the rules, but again, you decided to work here.
Yeah, but it's just so rude. Like people could even think like, oh, let me pull up
Yes,
and let
the
a roller
person doing it is definitely rude. I agree there, but the Sonic themselves, no, you signed up for this gig. You know the deal. Fuck you if you got a
rain
problem
or
with it.
shine. Like that sucks.
It does. But
and
again,
you're on rollerblades. Like what if this
but
girl
no,
now
what doesn't
fell?
suck? The Sonic waitress who leaves that shift and has an extra $50 to $100 in tips in her pocket.
What if they don't get tipped?
Hold on. Then that sucks, but they do. Then the McDonald's counter worker who gets paid the same rate and leaves with no tips. You know what I mean? So the
dry,
whatever,
comfortable and dry.
The incentive there is I make tips, and the nicer I am, the more tips I make. You know that. Pretty girl on skates comes skating up to a group full of guys. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sonic.
In the pouring rain,
Doesn't
how could
matter.
you even feel the Sonic? This was Sonic. Yeah, no, it does not have a roof that connects. But even at that
Nicole
moment,
said they could wear jackets.
well, she wasn't in a jacket. She was in a pair of
That's on her.
rollerblades, and it was raining, and there was puddles, and all I thought of was like mom mode. What if this girl fucking cracks her ankle open? Like, what if she falls over and hurts herself?
She signed a waiver for that. That's on her.
Are you sure they signed a waiver for that?
Absolutely. Sonic's gonna get sued every time somebody trips and falls. No fucking way.
These kids are signing away a waiver and getting rained on. Like this is just
and getting tips.
Oh my god!
You don't get tips at Burger King, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, Whataburger, Chick-fil-A. You don't get tips anywhere else except Sonic. And you know what? Those tips are probably split between everybody.
It probably is.
And hey, that's why we work here. We get extra money on top of our paycheck.
I guess so. I don't know. I just honestly,
I'm a boss, so you know me. When it comes to that shit, hey, you fucking want to be here or not? That's not up to me. There's the fucking door. Bounce.
I felt bad for her. Like I felt for her coming out in the rain like
because
that.
you're a mom and you see a wet girl skating around, and I get that. But as far as her job and what she's doing, no. You signed up for this job. You want to do this job. You do this job. I don't care if it's raining. You knew when it rains, you're gonna fucking have to go out there. You didn't bring a jacket. That's fucking on you.
I guess so. I don't know. I still think that it's like. I don't know. It's just a lot. Like, that's just a lot. Like, for Sonic money, I don't know. It's just a lot to go out.
But you don't know what they get tipped. I would love to know what these people make in tips.
Yeah, I would like to know, too. I mean, if anybody knows anybody works at Sonic, get me that info. I mean, if it's $3 to bring the food out, fuck you. I'm not getting rained on. You can come get your food inside. If it was $5 or better, maybe. I don't know. But on roller skates, why can't they wear sneakers or
because that's the whole gimmick. They come out in skates.
Yes, but it's raining.
So what? You could skate in the rain.
Oh my God. You know what? If you can skate in the rain, holla fucking Luya.
We did it when we were kids. We
Yeah,
skateboarded
yeah,
all
but
the time in the rain.
You fell, it wasn't perfect all the time.
And you got up and you go, wow, that sucked, but I'll live.
I don't know. All right, whatever. You know what? For me, that was a topic I wanted to discuss because if you're a person going to Sonic and you know it's raining, you're a fucking asshole if you make someone skate to your truck, and that's how I feel about it. It's rude, and that's just
Sonic
annoying.
nearby has a huge roof to cover the cars and servers at least, and they don't wear skates. See, I don't like that Sonic. Fuck that Sonic.
I don't mind the skates, but then put a roof over it like that, a little breezeway.
Fair enough, but they didn't. So sorry.
And that's where they work. I guess, that's what they're choosing to work at. But
it's like the
still
people that
sucks.
work in my warehouse. We don't have any air conditioning. This sucks. Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
Do you work in a warehouse? Is that what you tell them?
No,
but
I say, you know the deal. There's no fucking, you don't like it, then go find a warehouse that has air conditioning. I don't know what to tell you.
So crazy and fresh. Like,
it's business though. Like that's part of business. You're here to do a job. I'm not here to fucking coddle you. I'm not here to fucking tend to your every fucking need. A lot of other people are more than happy to work here without fucking bitching about dumb shit like what you're bitching about.
Well, I guess good thing that I don't fucking work there. I'm bitching about it because I'm a human being.
No, I'm not saying. I'm talking
and
about
I feel bad,
if I was talking to an employee.
I'm like, man, are you being fucking fresh?
And I wouldn't speak to them that way either because you can't. But in my head, I'm going, that's exactly the monologue I'm having, But I say it all corporate, like, hey, man, this is the environment you work in, and we don't have air conditioning. I don't know what to tell you.
I think it's funny how you say it like that.
There's plenty of people here that are working just fine in these conditions, and if you feel that these conditions are not good for you, then maybe there's somewhere else you would like to go find employment.
I think that's really fresh of you.
Business, bro.
All right. So speaking of business, didn't you have something you wanted to bring up?
I did have something I wanted to bring up because something bothered me the other day.
I love these things.
All right. When the subject of God comes up people go, well, he works in funny ways or, he can do some crazy things, that God. There's always someone that'll go, why can't he be a she? Why isn't God a she? How come it's always he? How come
it's not an alien?
Yeah. Well, so I thought of that. And then I thought of this. How come whenever the devil's brought up, the girls aren't jumping in to be like, how come the devil's not a she? It's always, yeah, he's a motherfucker, the devil. That fucking dude is a fucking piece of shit. He's really crazy. He, his. Always.
But they don't want to take ownership over a devil girl.
But they're never to jump in and be like, well, why can't the devil? And you know what? Let's be honest for a second.
Go.
If the devil's any sex, I'm pretty sure it's most likely a woman.
All right.
The
wait.
evil and vengeance that comes out of the devil.
There is definitely more of a similarity, I believe,
Like men are
from
simple
a woman to the devil.
with their like rage and
a
hate.
scorned woman.
You know, like we'll punch someone in the face and be like, all right, I'm good. But the devil, that's not enough for the devil.
No.
The woman needs to destroy. They need to eviscerate everything about you, tear you down, and
why can't there be both and they're
pulp.
like a married couple? Like there's a fucking devil.
Well, the devil was a fallen angel,
Right, yeah, but maybe he has a girl down that was like, you know what, I could be just as bad as you. Give me ultimate life and I'll bury these motherfuckers. And he went, you know what? I need a bitch to do my job. And he sat back, got his ding-dong sucked and fucking had to do all the work. And up in heaven, God goes, of course I want a partner. You should sit and have a pedicure done.
Here.
But
I don't know how we got here.
We got here because it could be both, right?
Well, of course. Well, they're both fictitious characters, if we're being totally honest. But, however, I'm just saying that women are always so, and this is going to roll into my next thing too, so quick to take ownership of all the good, of all the wonderful things that happen, of the God stuff. And then when it comes to the devil, they're like, well, devil must be a guy. Fuck that. No way the devil can. It doesn't even, no one's ever even thought of it. No one's ever even had the thought to be like, well, maybe the devil is a woman. Nope. That thought's never happened until right fucking now.
And
you're hearing it first.
You're starting a trend because I'm going to have to agree with you on this one. If God could be a woman, the devil could be a woman too.
Now, who's going to be more catty than a God and a devil woman?
Oh my God.
And like, look at all the shit that goes on the earth. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna do this. Well, watch this, motherfucker.
Would they
AIDS to all the kids in Africa?
Oh my God.
But oh yeah, AIDS to the kids in Africa. Watch this. Lepers over there. Now the whole island's full of lepers. Fuck you. That's woman shit. That is not guy. Guy shit, like I said, is like, yo, you got a fucking problem? Come the fuck over here. I'll smash your fucking head in.
That's what God says to the devil.
But that's how guys kind of handle shit. Women like have to overthink everything, and you're like, how can I ruin this bitch? She fucking said my high heels looked silly. I'm gonna end her.
Yeah, listen. All right. I can agree with you. You're going really far because I don't think women are that bad.
No. Why are you lying?
I'm not lying. I just
women are the worst.
I know that there are some women that could be very devilish, but I don't think I should say that it just would be a woman.
You say some. See, in the aspect of women, I would say I'm gonna go 85% rotten bitches.
Rotten?
15% normal fucking human beings. Because think about it. All right, like let's look at a high school scenario. There was like one or two chicks that I would like, even me, and I would go, "That's my friend."
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a friend right there.
Right.
There was always one or two. Out of how many hundreds? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That you could tolerate and be like, you know what? I can hang out with this chick like one of my boys.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't fucking do the normal dumb girl shit.
Right. So where did this go from now? Devil to girls being fucking annoying.
I'm just saying that, because if you think
about it.
Get it
out, Rock. Just get it out.
Think about it. And I'm bigging women up here, too. I'm saying women are God also, if anything. But if you think about it, the fight going on between them, that's a woman fight. That's not a man-to-man fight.
I guess so. I guess so. I mean,
That's
you're
my
bad,
point.
you're good. I guess, whatever. They could be having a catty fight. I don't know if that necessarily makes sense.
Imagine that's what it was. Like, and it was over like something crazy. Like, the God was like,
you liked my angel.
The devil made fun of my highlights. Fuck her. And now all of this has gone on for fucking...
The devil's going, bitch, you ain't on fire. I am on fire. Like
I was the first one to have highlights. You copied me, bitch. You know, like,
I am the one
and
with the
that's
fire.
how it all really started. Like it
Yeah.
was over highlights, and the devil, was mad.
That'd be funny.
But all right, so now to roll into this because let's just beat up women just for a second more and their awfulness.
I fucking can't stand you.
Well,
tonight.
because I'm about to prove again why women are the worst.
Go.
Okay, Boy Scouts. Why can't girls be in it? Why can't girls be in the Boy Scouts?
Okay.
Okay, fine. You can be in the Boy Scouts. Anything else that men have exclusively. Why can't girls do it? Why can't girls do this? Why can't... All right, come on. Come in, whatever. Now you're here. Yay. Okay?
Yay!
And again, guys, we never want to join your shit. Never. Because your shit is awful, like, awful. It's just terrible. Terrible. To be in a room full of just women is probably one of the worst things for a man to go through. Like, you being alone, it's you and, like, 6 women. It's the fucking worst. Like, you want to fucking just smash your head into
That goes to
anything
all the
nearby.
women who drag their husbands around.
But a man had breast cancer,
Oh.
went to a breast cancer support group, which was all women because typically
Yeah, but
women-
men can get it.
men absolutely can get it.
Right.
And was denied, told you can't be here. This isn't for you. This
Wait a
support
minute.
group."
Wait a minute. You're telling me a man who had breast cancer went to a breast cancer group and the women, just because he was a man, didn't let him in?
This is a women's. Well, where's the men's breast? Because what does that consist of? 4 guys?
Are you fucking kidding me? That is disgusting that they would do that.
No shit. And this is what I'm talking about. And it's not all women. Again, I gave you 15% of you are good.
I'm in that 15%.
You are. And trust me. And the girls who are in that 50%, they know that they're like, yeah, I'm definitely. The ones who, like, if you're even questioning it, you're not. You're not in that 15%.
Go with this. I'm like, I really want to hear about it.
And this is my point. Women want everything fun men have. They want to, they want all the equalness. But then again, when it comes to dinners, they expect the man to pay. When we go to the movies, they expect the man to pay. When your birthday comes, it's, bring me around the fucking world. When my birthday comes, like, hey, babe, got you some sneakers. Like, some women, there's no give and take. They just expect, I'm the women. So,
Right.
and they always do that bullshit, like I said, with the Boy Scouts. And I keep going back to that because it's the most ridiculous fucking thing in the world. A little boys group where boys get to go out in the wilderness and just be little boys for a little bit now has to be infiltrated by girls. Like, there's no...
I don't think that's fair. I think that the girls have the Girl Scouts, boys have the Boy Scouts. I don't see why they should be doing that.
that's
This
my
should
thing.
be
You'll see girls in high school
different
sports.
play,
Why can't she be on the wrestling team? Well, now
no,
she
like, and then
is.
she's got her boobs, and what if a guy grabs her tits and then groping, and you can't? That's not fair.
Exactly. But that's my point. You never see the guy go, why can't I be on the field hockey team? Why can't? Because guys don't want. That's your thing. Go do your thing. Like, why can't there be you do that stuff and we do this? And
All right, go to this.
So my whole point is that if this was a men's support group,
right,
for, let's say, breast cancer, okay, and there was, let's say, 5 men in there and a woman came in,
they wouldn't tell her to leave.
they would never in a million years, because it's not a men or women, it's a breast cancer
Right, and
support
I don't. That's
group.
really sad. Where was this?
Hold on, let me see if they give the UK. Okay.
You know,
Every
it's-
year, 390 men are diagnosed as having the condition. 80 of them die. So he lived, and he said,
That's so sad. What about the acceptance of we're all going through the same thing? Who gives a shit if you're male or female or whatever you want to be? Like, you're going through something that is ultimately either going to take your life or drain your life, and you should all be able to lean on each other. That's really sad that they wouldn't allow him in. I hope that there was some type of...
he had a full mastectomy. He lost his entire breast.
Oh, my God.
So where's the part? All right. And being left to feel as though real men don't get breast cancer, he turned online to look for support. But he was told that he could not join because he was a man and it would prevent other members from opening up about their own concerns.
Oh, my God.
He said, I was made to feel like I was muscling in. And you, women, have muscled into fucking everything that men just want to do as men. You've muscled into fucking everything. And this is what I'm talking about. And men need to stop letting them in. Fuck that. This is our thing. Go make up your own fucking club.
I do not like that
Because
though. Everybody
this
gets
is-
what they want. It's not fair.
But this is what, again, it's not all women, but women, a big, huge fucking chunk of them want all the good, and when it comes to sharing or having some of the bad, they're like, nope, not me. Fuck that. They can go fuck themselves.
Right.
A guy wants support for his cancer, and he gets turned away.
That's so sad. I'm so sorry for him, and I'm sending him a whole bunch of love. That's really sad he even had to deal with something like that. I mean, it's just disgusting how there are people out there.
Those are the same
that,
mothers and grandmothers and aunts that go, my little daughter should be allowed to be in the Boy Scouts, or she should be able to be on the boys' basketball team or soccer team. Those are the same fucking mothers doing that shit.
It's not right. It's not right, and I feel for him. I hope that it worked out, and he did find some type of support group. That's like
Skype is working.
Skype is working.
Yeah.
So I had this. Did you see the story yet about this fucking flying deer?
Fuck just happened there. Hold on.
What?
Sorry.
And we're still going.
No, I know, but
You lost it looking at it?
this weird thing just,
Popped up.
yeah.
We don't need it because we're still
I
going.
know. Hold on. If you call on Skype, wait 1 second. I know that. I got to bring the Skype back up. Something fucking weird happened.
Oh.
All right. You can go.
I'm not really good at reading it, so I wanted you to kind of go through it.
What is it again?
The airborne deer that goes like through the windshield, kills the woman, but not the passengers. And then another one. It's just the craziest fucking story with these deer. And it was in Florida.
Okay, Skype's back up.
I don't know what just happened. That's so weird.
All right, Josh, call back, buddy. All right, Graceville, Florida. A Florida woman died Monday after an airborne deer. All right, the deer will run across the highway.
Right.
And,
It jumped, though, in through her windshield.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it jumped. Sometimes they'll hit it.
Because it survived, though.
Yeah, and that happens, and it kicks.
Yeah, it kicked
That's a big
out.
fear of mine, to be like, on the one of because we live in areas where there's a lot of deer and shit. And I always fear that, like, hitting a deer and then it just fucking
come through the windshield. It's like it is crazy to think about. Like, I think that if I was ever in that situation, I would immediately turn my fucking wheel.
You think so?
Immediately to the fucking right. I would just turn my wheel, press the brake, slide into it sideways, let it jump through the fucking door.
Yeah.
All right, let's get him on here.
All right.
Josh, baby, what is up?
Hi, pretty lady.
What's going on? What do you got for me?
Oh, nothing much. I just want to say hi to you. I've been voting for you.
I really appreciate it. It's crazy about these competitions. If anybody doesn't know, I'm in Inc. magazine cover girl competition right now, and I'm down to 10. I was number 9, but you can buy votes. It's called a music care donation, and so I'm not going on there and buying votes for myself. I'm letting it just be what it is, and I hope that whoever wins enjoys themselves.
If you look at the other people, though, like, and I'm not just tooting my wife's horn, like, there's no fucking way that these girls that are in the top 9 are legitimately beating her. Like, there's something going on.
Well, like I said, they're probably donating,
or
and
they're
that's
like,
what they're looking
They're
at.
like cam girls or something and have their cam guys buying votes or
There
something.
is an option on this also that you can give a gift to your donators. And they said, can't be anything explicit or nothing nude. It can't be this. But I'm sure there's ways. And again, I'm not saying there are some girls on there that are beautiful and have great, tattoo work. But, I was looking at it and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to buy the votes. I'm going to let it be what it is. And just take it from there. I appreciate you voting, and everybody who does vote for me, you can find it on my Twitter, JRabbit55.
Josh, did you listen to Super Ugly last week?
Kind of, yeah.
Did you hear the part where I was talking about you got to do more than the elliptical?
I think so. Yeah, I'm exploring this HIIT training thing.
What is it? What do you explain it to me?
It's like you do these knee exercises and stuff.
Okay, Josh, but what are you doing on the elliptical? Be honest with me. Like, what's your speed? How long?
Well, the other day I did I'm on a 3 and I did 65 minutes.
60. How far is that though?
I don't.
It doesn't say it on the thing. Like a mile,
No.
2 miles.
No.
All right. You can't run. Is that why you do the elliptical?
Yeah, I only can do the elliptical because if I tried the damn treadmill, I have flat feet and I fall off.
What about the dumbbells, like the free weights for your
Yeah,
arms?
but Josh, that's where I'm going to, because Josh, you can't just do the elliptical and spec. Because I heard you want to lose 50 pounds. right?
Yeah, Goldilocks is starting another challenge with me.
All right. Well, Josh, that's not going to happen just doing an elliptical once,
You gotta do
once
more.
every
You gotta
3
do
days.
more stuff.
And a major thing, Josh, cut out the fucking soda, dude. I know you're a soda
Yeah.
freak. Stop
Oh, I
drinking
know.
soda, water.
I would actually do water with a little apple cider vinegar
or
in it.
juice or
No,
just
listen. Let me
get
tell you
rid
why.
Of soda, though, dude.
when
It's
you
bad.
when you eat bad foods or you eat things that have anything in it that's bad for your stomach, you have like this thing that goes down your esophagus, puts in your belly. It's a bacteria catcher. When you drink apple cider vinegar in your water, you actually kill any bacteria in your mouth and in your throat, going all the way down through your esophagus into your stomach. So it helps with people who have like stomach issues. What's that stomach issue? What is it? Acid reflux and what's the other one that's in your stomach, babe?
But
Like that stuff that you get, for like indigestion and stuff like that.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So anyway, it helps with that stuff. Also, lemon juice. If you add that in, it will drop water weight. You'll probably lose 5 pounds just with water in your body. Because you retain water. So I would throw a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of apple cider vinegar in a water thing. I do those big Dunkin' Donuts things. I fill that 4 times a day, and I know that I have had 8 bottles of water. And I just put a little lemon juice, and it takes care of bad breath. It's awesome taste in your mouth, and it keeps you from getting hungry. It's like so it's a whole bunch of great things. I can send you some good stuff. I mean, you know me. I had 3 kids, and I'm a size 2 jeans, so my regimen works.
Okay.
So,
There's some guy in the Opie group, this guy Jay Rose, he writes, "Why do you continue to post your shitty show that doesn't even gain 1 like from anyone here? Actually, this show does very well, and I'm assuming some of it is from the Opie group, and because it's an Opie group and we're approved by Opie. Only podcast he's ever been on is ours. That's why."
So he's hating on our show? Like, why is he clicking on it then? Then do something else. Like, I never understood why people have something to say. If you don't want to be in the room, don't be in the room. It's a podcast. It's not for you. It's not for everybody. It's for me. I'm doing this for me.
Right.
Yeah, don't call in on you.
I appreciate that call in. I love that.
Shitty. This podcast has been growing much more than the regular Super Ugly podcast. So if you want to, say shitty, that's your opinion, but you're wrong because this one actually is growing very fucking good. So,
maybe he doesn't like my color hair.
I don't know what it's just. Some people just have to be fucking miserable.
Annoying.
You know what I mean? And when Opie was literally on our fucking channel, that's why. It's an Opie group. He was on our channel. Opie will see it and go, "Yeah, great, love those guys."
Yeah.
Leave it. That's why.
What did Carl say we were? We were a little too risque for him.
Well, when he had his Food Network contract going on,
he was the best. He's like, "You're awesome. I love you, your family,
Hold
but you're
on.
really risque."
Let me see if I can find that.
That'd be
video
awesome.
again.
So, anything else, Josh, going on, baby? Or I'm going to let you go.
Well, I went to the Hollywood Wax Museum today.
Ooh, tell me about it.
I saw the pictures.
Was it good?
I did some filming for Root TV 2020 at the Hollywood Wax Museum. Went inside and so many wax figurines and shit. There's so much to do in that damn place.
Yeah, Rue's a good guy. You tell him I said hello next time you talk to him. I haven't spoke to him in a long time.
Yeah, Rue's good people.
That's awesome. I've actually never been to a wax museum, although we have one in Manhattan over here. I've never been to it. I'm nervous because I don't like...
Hold on real quick. Here's why. Fuckface.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Carl, am I in trouble? It was like 2 a.m.
Yeah, I just want to tell you, you're a New Yorker like me, so I just want to tell you why I don't call into the show or why I don't do anything. I'm in the middle of contract negotiation for my own show on the Food Network, and you motherfuckers are wildin'.
We're wild. I miss that motherfucker.
All right.
I miss that Carl Ruiz. Oh my God.
Who's this fucking fuckface again that wants to fucking complain? Why?
Anyway, listen. So, all right. So what was the best figure that you saw there?
Well, there's like one Jennifer Aniston. I looked at it and I was like,
that was the best
if
one.
this was Jessica Rabbit with blonde hair, it'd be Jennifer Aniston.
Oh my God. That's so funny. Rocky's girl is Jennifer Aniston. Was it like realistic? Did she look too real? Like real? Wow.
It's my hall
Yeah.
pass.
That's his whole. He could have that whole pass.
And then it's like all the other stuff. Like there's like the music people, pop music, Beyonce, Rihanna.
Oh, that's
Taylor
awesome.
Swift.
That's awesome. Well, good for you. I'm so glad you got to do something like that, Josh.
Yep. The
Josh, how
video
close were you to the
offered
tornadoes?
Tornadoes. It was in like middle Tennessee, but we had some strong storms at 4:00 this morning.
Yeah, so you were good though, right?
Yeah, thankfully. But the bad part is my sister's a social worker, has to go to Crossville. It's like right in the middle of the storm hit area.
Yeah.
And she's got to go down there and help with some patients to where social workers can't get to their houses right now.
Yeah. Well, at least she's doing good work. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's getting paid overtime.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what they need.
All right, brother Josh, we love you.
Thanks
pal.
for calling, baby.
Oh, and
Anytime.
Josh, if you really want real tips for what to do to lose that 50, hit up Mark on Twitter. Mark will
my
give you
brother.
some really good tips.
I'll do that.
All right, and ask him, Mark, what do I do to lose 50 pounds? And he's going to tell you exactly what to do, and you have to follow it though. And I guarantee you it will work.
Okay, Rocky.
All right, brother.
Bye, honey.
Later, Josh.
Bye.
The Josh Hinkle. He's a cool dude. This just popped up. I thought it was hysterical because you have facial hair. Please.
Could your facial hair put you at risk for coronavirus? CDC chart reveals that mutton chops and full beards could render a face mask useless, but a Hitler mustache is safe. Come on. This is the Daily Mail, too. This
A
is a legit...
Hitler mustache.
Yeah, and now you're fucking Hitler, though. Like, come on.
You can't have facial hair now. You will get the coronavirus. And
Well, they're
also,
saying it'll attach itself more to it, but...
Well, because why? The mask doesn't actually cover your face.
I guess, yeah. The mutton chops, yeah, exactly. That's
I
exactly
think
what
that's
it is.
incredible. I think that's incredible.
It is what it is. But I mean, the Hitler, they go to the Hitler. Yeah, rock the Hitler. Let's bring that back. No, we're not bringing the Hitler back.
No, I don't even like. No.
Of course you don't like Hitler. No one does.
I have something big I want to pick up, and we have a lot of people in the room, so let's get this conversation started. I have a problem with all these fucking posts and news ads about people dying from vaping. It is actually bothering me a little bit because they are still selling cigarettes. They are still selling alcohol, which kill more people.
Oh, shit. I just got into my time machine and we're back in September 2019.
Why are you saying that?
Because this is like the oldest news ever.
It's not
baby.
about the news. I got something recently and I want to talk about it, okay?
Yeah, but everyone's like kind of moved on from this vaping thing.
I didn't move on from it because I smoke an
Yeah,
e-cigarette.
but you're just like hearing about it now. Like you didn't even know that there was an epidemic 6 to 8 months ago, whatever
I
it was.
didn't know that. So that's why I'm picking it up.
I know, but now it's like everybody's done this.
Who's done this?
Everybody has gone over the
I'm
vaping
not
thing.
everybody, and I don't care if they've done it. I want to know how come it's all right to attack these new things coming out, but you still do the same thing that's killing more people than anything.
With cigarettes and alcohol, I agree. These are all things that have been discussed.
Oh my God, I'm going to jump
But
across
here
this
is why.
fucking bar.
Here is why.
Go.
Because the vaping industry was putting out flavors that was appealing to children. So that's why. Just like when, Camel had Joe Camel and everyone was like, hey, lose the fucking cartoon character. It's appealing to children. So Camel lost the fucking Joe Camel cartoon.
See, I didn't know that about Joe Camel.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows that about Joe Camel?
But like the Flintstones used to do commercials for Lucky Strikes.
No, they didn't.
I swear to fucking God.
When did they do that? 1912?
No, well, the Flintstones weren't around then, but like the 50s, I believe. But I'm going to show you right now. This is a legit fucking thing.
There's nothing wrong with just refreshing my memory, all right?
But, hold on.
I just recently saw it too, so that's what's making me think about it, that there is now this...
Yeah, look. Hey, Bon! You'll say it out.
I'm watching. What the fuck?
Sure work hard, don't they, Bonnie? Yeah? I hate to see them work so hard. Yeah, me too. Let's go around back where we can't see them.
Let's go around back.
Do something, Fred? Okay? How's about taking a nap? Hey, I got a better idea. Let's take a Winston break.
Oh,
A Winston break.
And it's the one
Yeah.
filter cigarette that delivers
See?
flavor.
Oh my God, I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Yeah, Fred.
First of all, they
And
tell
I love
each
how
other.
they sell them, too. It's got that flavor. That's really swell, Bon.
Let's go behind there where they can't see us. They go hide from their wives and pull out a pack
They
of
just
cigarettes.
showed Wilma she was mowing the lawn.
Oh my! That was so fucked up, that whole commercial. I actually am going to try to share that on my Twitter, JRabbit55.
They used to sell cigarettes, and that's why they were like, dude, you can't aim this shit at children. Like, even though that's the market, because adults, if you don't smoke, you go, yeah, I'm not going to, that's stupid. Why would I smoke? Like, the older I got,
Right.
I knew it was
Right.
stupid, but when I was young, hey, man, I'm fucking cool. I'm smoking cigarettes.
Right. I guess,
You know?
I guess I could see that. All right. I guess I could see
So,
that.
but
I
the
just,
whole vaping thing, again, it was the, Jewel had the cucumber, the fruit punch, and all
Yes,
these
you're right.
appealing flavors.
They
They're like,
did.
nah, you can't do that. It's menthol and regular. That's it. Get out of here. And that's why it's only menthol and regular with Jewel and I think your brand and the normal cigarettes. There's
Yeah.
other flavored things out there. I don't know how they work around that.
Those are just flavors, no nicotine,
Maybe,
which
yeah.
is crazy. I don't know how that's okay. I mean, the flavors have whatever they have in it. They're doing what they do. But and all in all, everything can fucking kill you. You could walk across the street. You know what I mean? Like, they'll sell a pack of cigarettes, but you can't buy a flavored Jewel. I don't even know.
Well,
Just makes no sense to me.
But again, the cigarettes are only regular tobacco and menthol now. I mean, that's all they really can do, I guess.
What about cloves? Are those still out? Do you remember cloves?
Yeah, I remember cloves. Like, they have the black cherries that taste like cherries.
Right.
But those are cigars. I wonder what, there's got to be weird workarounds for different categories of whatever.
Because back in the day, remember, there were cloves. They were like black cigarettes, but they tasted and they had different flavors.
Yeah.
I
Think about alcohol, right? I can go into the corner store and get beer, but I can't get a bottle of vodka. Why can't they sell vodka? I got to go to a liquor store for vodka.
Right.
So,
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so then I guess the smoke shop would have all of the smoke stuff.
Yeah, it's just there's all weird fucking rules and regulations, and it all boils down to somebody's pocket getting fatter.
And the control that they have.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It bothers me that we have so many fucking rules, and it's like, we could do this, but you can't do that. What's that new law in Alabama?
Oh, hold on, I'll pull that up. All right, so it's not a new law. They proposed a new law where after the age of 50 or 3 children, whichever comes first, a mandatory vasectomy for men.
That is the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Your body is now in my control after 50.
After 50, you got to fucking wrap it up.
What the fuck? And
It'll never pass, but the fact that it was even proposed is just absurd. Like, how that even makes it to a fucking a courthouse and somebody actually gets that out and says, yep, we should fucking definitely be talking about this fucking thing.
I don't understand that at all. So wait, women don't have to do that?
Well, because it's easier for a man to get a vasectomy.
Is Alabama a pro-abortion state?
No.
Wait, so you can't have an abortion because you're not in the right place of your life, but
I don't
you
know
can
if
tell a man.
If abortion's illegal there. Let me check.
Yeah, because
But
that
they're
would be
one
an
of those states
interesting
that
thing
it's
for
always
me.
a battle. Like, they don't, they're not a fan of it, the most of them.
That's so crazy, like, to think about. You could do this, but you can't do that. So now I really would like to know. Men have to do that. That's pretty fucked up.
Here we go. The Human Life Protection Act, also known as the House Bill 314 and the Alabama abortion ban, is an Alabama statute enacted on May 15, 2019 that was set to impose a near total ban on abortions in the state starting November 2019. But a legal challenge against the bill has delayed the implementation. So right now you can, but they're trying statewide ban.
So that is some shit right there. You won't allow a woman who maybe there's an accident, there's a rape, there's something that is stopping her from being able to have the child. You're going to tell her you can't have an abortion, but I will cut your balls so you can't have children.
See, here's the problem, because it's a slippery slope. Because yes, in those situations, absolutely. If someone wants to get an abortion, they should have every fucking right to. But then there's people that abuse it and use it as birth control.
Right.
And that's
agreed.
where the problem is. That's the problem where it's like, no, you're just a whore who can't fucking wear a condom.
So what if there was a law, by law, you have a chance to do that, but you're on now state record that you can't continue to do that.
Yeah, because what are the odds you're going to be raped and
Right.
molested?
Let's say three times. Three strikes, you're out, and you can get in trouble for that shit.
Too many.
That is too many, but there are circumstances. You just can't explain it.
I agree. And you can't predict a woman getting raped more than once, and
or getting pregnant, or
and
for
that's
anything.
why the whole thing's a slippery slope, because it's the assholes who are just fucking pigs who are now just like, well, I'll just get an abortion.
Right. No,
It's
you're
like,
right.
no,
There's
dude,
people who do.
It's not what it's there for.
Right.
Like, I understand you can do it, but That's not what.
Why
it's there
would you
for.
want to?
You
I
need
mean,
to be
there's-
fucking responsible.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, though, there are certain situations where people go through things in their life, and we're not judging anyone. But I think that yes, there are people who abuse that instead of just taking birth control or having their tube tie, whatever they have to do to not have children. However, I do think that taking away the right for any man or woman to have or not have a child is fucking wrong.
Yeah, that would just run men out of fucking Alabama.
Like, what are they going to do with the women there?
Like,
and then the women, too. I mean, the women would be
Well,
like, we
of
can't even
course.
fucking do anything
Yeah,
here.
well, the men would be like, yeah, I'm not living here. Like, why the fuck would I agree to this? No fucking way. Come and get me, bro. Like, no. Like, that's
Come
not-
and get me, bro.
But seriously, like, you're going to have to fucking drag me to the hospital fighting.
Right.
And they're like, I'm defending myself because I don't want this to happen to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, so now what? I'm going to go to jail because I punched somebody in the face because I don't want you to slice my dick? Like,
That's
fuck
like
you.
crazy. It is. And then you think about that, like, again, here we go with the controlling and how much control the government actually has over us as people is pretty incredible. Like, I mean, we can't really do much.
It is and it isn't, because we were just talking about China, right? And Richie was like, well, I see them. They're dragging people out of apartments. And yada. I go, yeah, because that's what China does. China doesn't go, excuse me, sir, we need you to come with us. Fuck you, you fucking pig. I'm not going anywhere. Sir, calm down.
They don't talk. Of course
Yeah,
not.
Please come with us. I'm not fucking going anywhere, you motherfucker. I fucked your wife last night, you stupid bitch. I'll rape your fucking sister. And they'll still be like, sir,
You have to come with
please,
us.
you need to come with us. In China, it's, let's go. Nah, I'm not coming. No? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, and they take
that's
'em.
it. So for all the people that goes, our government, out of most countries, we're all right.
No, we are.
Like,
I'm not saying that. You know,
you
again,
know.
though, at the same time, like they're taking a lot of our rights from us in so many different ways. I know that they have to have some type of control and order or whatever they have planned of, but there are just moments where I look and I go, fuck, like you're not my dad. You're not my mom. Why the fuck can you say that to me? You know, like, and I get it. There's police officers, there's law, there's all this stuff, but there are people who abuse all their power, and there are also people who don't use their power for the right thing. So you get stuck in this moment of, now if I live in Alabama, I have to do these two things, or now if I live here, I've got to do this. It's the most unsatisfying feeling that I know that there are like probably a million people above me, above the law, above me.
Of course.
You know, and I'm like, I'm just this little person that's living this little life that, you know, to them, they don't give a fuck about me unless I do what they say I can't do.
But
then
you know
they
what,
care.
though? Like, I look at it like this. Like, we have our little life here, but you know what? I like my little life. And I know everyone like looks and goes, well, I want to have the life like, you know, Jay-Z and Beyonce. I want to be rich like them and have the houses like them and live, or, you know, Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos. You know, I want money. And yeah, that would be great. But you know what? My life's not bad.
No, money is not.
You know, like my life's pretty fucking good.
I
man.
do. I'm not saying
You
that.
know?
I love my life,
No,
and I
know,
always
but
say
like
that.
people always complain about the government and this and that, and I'm like, what? Your life though, really in America is what you make it.
Yeah.
Like if your life isn't that great, that's kind of on you. Again,
Right.
like going back to the job thing, like, hey, do something about it then.
Right.
Like, get another job or go back to school or learn a trade but don't sit here and be like, the government's keeping me down, man. No, you're keeping you down because you don't want to fucking work for something, or you're expecting a knock on your door for your $1 million fucking payday. and
You
know,
won $1 million.
like, and now as I get like older,
Publishers
you know, when I was
Clearinghouse.
a kid and in my 20s, I was like, fuck it. You know, you don't think of these things. But now when I'm older, I'm like, you know what? Got a great house, great wife, great kids, you know, a great job, have every fucking toy I want. You know, we go on vacations every year.
No, we definitely have an amazing
You know,
life.
the government stays out of my business, and at the end, and every fucking February or March, I get a bunch of money from them.
Well, because we give a bunch of money all year.
I know,
You
but
know,
still, I get
it's
it.
a give or take. At the same time, again, like I'm not saying that we don't have a great life. I love my life. You know, I walk around with a smile all the time. You know, it's something important to me to always live in the moment and the law of attraction, and I love being positive. However, when you think about though the things around, you go, fuck, you know, like I really wish I just had my own fucking mind, you
but
know?
why think of these things if, like, honestly, nothing?
I only think about them when we talk
Yeah,
about
but we talk about
subjects
this
like
stuff.
this. You know,
I agree.
obviously I don't think about it all the time.
And you know
but
what? This would never happen because, like I said, every man in Alabama would be like, well, not living here no more. But, like, people focus way too much on the government, and your life's really not affected by them that much unless, like, you're on government subsidizing or programs or whatever
Right.
kind of shit like that is. But if you are, like, a middle-of-the-road type of person like the way we are, and you worry about the government a lot, like, there's something wrong. Like, why are
No.
you doing that?
Right.
Like, for what reason? Because I've said it a million times. My life doesn't fucking change whether there's a Democrat, a Republican, a fucking alien in the fucking White House. It's always been the same.
there are aliens everywhere.
I know. But whoever controls the Senate, I don't even know who controls the Senate half the fucking time.
It's true.
So it's
know.
like, why-
But there are some people that were into like politics like that. We're just not a political house like that.
but
you know.
but why? What do you get out of like listening to them bicker with each other? What is changing in your life that drastically that you're like, oh man, we really got to get Trump out? Like, your life's not going to change if he's there or not. It's still going to be the fucking same. It's still going to be the fucking same. So, like, why give a shit?
Right.
Who cares? Let them handle that shit. That's what they're there for.
That's their job.
And you know what? If I don't trust them or I do, it doesn't fucking matter because they have the job anyway. I don't fucking go, you know what, Mitt Romney, you really stink at what you do. You're out, sir. No,
Exactly.
Mitt Romney's
Well,
staying, whether I like him or not.
Well, they say, you know, obviously you say, oh, what am I going to do? They always say that one vote can make a difference. However, I agree with you. Like, these people do not even know I exist. I'm not even somebody that they would even look at. Like, we're such, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I also look and go, like, why the fuck are you telling everybody what they should think or what they should do or giving us laws or what you think our bodies can handle? I feel like you're just invading my fucking privacy, you know? Like, get out of my privacy. But they're not really in my personal, it's
Yeah.
more of a open thing, you know? Like,
You see,
obviously.
like, even with that, though, I'm like, you know, like with the weed thing, ready? Like that, I'm like, fuck my local government for this because they want to make recreational pot legal in New York State, but Long Island wants to keep it out. And I'm like, fuck all you. Like, you guys are cunts. Like, that's a cunt fucking thing. And that I'll actually get involved in and go vote. If you can get them out, I'll definitely go vote and get them the fuck out. What? My bracelet.
Oh my God.
I'll vote and get them the fuck out if it's possible. So that, like, because that's local. That
Yeah.
affects me. I want recreational pot here. You know, I'm sick of fucking having to call my guy and you know, fuck all that. I want to go to the store and go get fucking weed. Like, and go get a goddamn drink.
All right. Like, exactly.
You know,
right.
but that's local. But on the grand scale, the Senate, the House, the president, do it like American Idol. Like, have fucking the two of them stand up there. We all call in. You know, everyone just calls in. I vote for Trump. I vote for Biden. Tally it up and fucking that's the
I think that's a
president.
fair thing to do because half the time they're making up voters or they're finding voters that have been dead for 50 years. I think that's the fairest thing to do. I think they should have everybody there.
And if you don't call and vote, that's on you.
Yeah, there should be a number, right? But you know, there's going to be so many people calling. The numbers are going to be crazy. So they also will have like a secondary email, and you have
No,
your
but
receipt email.
American Idols handles it pretty well, and I'm sure there's like 50 million people that watch that shit.
I know, but I'm saying also you could do email. That's like a record. I was just gonna sneeze. Don't take it from me. God bless you.
Oh, no, I lost it.
Mine keeps coming. My nose. I think it's my allergies. I'm like, oh
lost
my
it.
God, it's coming, but it's not there. I'm holding the tissue, guys.
Like, I look at these people that obsess over the government. And I'm
They
just
do.
Like,
There are
why-
people
what
who
are you
obsess.
doing? Like,
It's just
yeah.
not something that we really. I know we should be able to discuss it, but people take it personal and they take it into their
How
own
could
lives.
you say such a thing?
Into
You
their
should be
own,
informed.
because
and-
they bring it into their own experience.
Ugh.
They bring that into their lives. They go, you know, I'm identifying with this because this is my situation.
But those are typically people
But,
with no medical
you know, it's
insurance.
not
or,
everybody's situation.
You know, they're getting, like I said, some kind of government programming, or that's the people that really are like, we need to get a Democrat in there because I know he'll give me free shit, and the Republicans know that it's a fucking scam, and we're just living off of them. And yeah, that's kind of the way it is. The Democrats are kind of soft, and they're like, we'll give you all free shit, and the Republicans are like, nah, fuck you, work for your money.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Well, yeah.
That's basically boiled down the two parties. That's basically it. And it's whichever one, you know, and if you're a working person, like, you know, most people we know support Trump. Why? Because we're working class people.
Right.
And we believe in you got to earn your shit.
Yes, but I mean, I will.
And again, I don't support Trump. I
Right,
don't support
yeah, we're
either
not, like,
side.
supporting anybody
It's
specific.
just
We-
most people I know Working
I
class,
consider
middle
myself
class.
independent.
Yeah.
I don't like anybody thinking for me.
Working class, middle class people, though, that I know, I'd say a good 80% of them are Trump supporters.
Do you know who I know? Mother Nature.
Again, why
And-
can't it be Father Nature?
And it could be Father Nature and Baby Nature too. And there also could be like source space energy with all the aliens. I'm into that too.
what does that got to do with government?
Because they're in the government. They are everywhere. Everywhere. What do they call them? Reptilians?
Yeah, reptilians, the lizard
I'm into
people.
it. Like, you know what? If you're a lizard person, do it, dude. I might be a Spider-Man. You don't know what I actually
All
am.
right, guys. I got
What?
something fucked up that I bet most of you have never thought of.
Don't do it.
Okay. Who likes chicken cutlets? Who likes
Oh
fried
my
chicken?
God.
Okay. Everyone likes chicken cutlets, fried
Chicken
chicken.
cutlets, fried cu-
You know, chicken with breaded chicken. Everyone likes that.
Yeah.
Let me
Love
break-
it.
Let me let you think about something real quick, okay? How do you get that breading on the chicken?
You use eggs.
You use eggs. You use dead baby chickens. Dead baby chickens. You smother it on another dead chicken that got to live for a little bit. And then you fucking fry
Fry
it
it.
up and you eat it. Have any of you ever thought of how fucked up that is? That we take one dead chicken, that dead chicken that we're eating could have made those eggs.
Oh my God.
And
the
they really
babies.
were their children. And now they're being smothered in their children.
A family of chicken.
Yeah,
Oh my
smothered in their
God.
children and fried up for us to enjoy. I mean, it's delicious, don't get me wrong, and I want it every fucking time I see it. But what I'm saying is, have you ever had the thought of how fucked up that is? That
We
we're
are-
rubbing their dead baby carcasses, well, dead baby liquids. They didn't even get to become babies yet. We wouldn't allow
They
it.
were fetuses.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, basically, and we
Chicken
said,
fetus.
nope, we're gonna stir them up, and we're gonna rub them all over you, and then we're gonna fucking fry you up and bread you up. It's gonna be great, delicious.
Well, I guess, because you do it with pork, or I do that with pork chop.
Yeah, but-
that doesn't matter because it's not the same.
Pigs don't lay eggs, babe.
Pigs. I know pigs don't lay eggs.
Yeah,
babe.
we're not taking dead pigs and rubbing it on the pork beforehand.
If a pig laid an egg, would they use that to batter it? Maybe it tastes better together. Oh my God, I feel so bad for
I
chicken.
don't know, but yeah, like that. Isn't that fucked up to think about though? Like most
Where
people,
do you
I'm sure.
get this from? Is this something you thought about when you were at Apollo? When you were Apollo?
I don't know. Things just pop in my head sometimes, and I go, "Ooh, write that down." You know?
Chicken battered with chicken. That is really fucked up to think about.
Well, yeah, you smother the one, fully grown chicken in the chicken abortions, pretty much,
Wow.
and bread it, and then we eat it, and it's delicious.
Now that you've talked about chicken, I'm going to swap it up. We got about 8 minutes left, so I have one more thing I want to talk about. I know I love breaded pork chops, and I fry them
They are
sometimes. I
delicious.
bake them. I'm into it.
Pork chops.
Pork is the
delicious.
bomb in this house.
Yeah.
All right, so really quick. When you're in, a relationship
He
or a
wrote
marriage.
pork chops.
Oh my God.
He spelled it wrong. He wrote pork chop. What a moron! That's the internet. That's the internet.
What
like
the fuck was that in my mid-conversation?
I know, but it just popped in my head. And those people, if you're that person on the internet, you're a vile, disgusting human being. He accidentally spelled pork chops wrong, and you know how there's always that one guy.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody noticed it.
Of course not. But I was making a point about how shitty people are on the internet. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
Oh my God, I'm gonna after the show
I said sorry. Go ahead.
like this, elbow drop.
Nah, I'll be fine.
Yeah. So, all right. What is the one thing you notice about a couple? Okay, when they are, what's the first thing that they lose in their relationship that stops their intimacy?
Physical attraction.
But what's the first thing they'll
You know
stop
what?
doing?
Not always, actually, because over time, like when you're in a relationship at first, it's always great. That's why I always say you got to give it 6 months if you're like committed to a relationship. Not like if to see the real person, you need 6 months of relationship time, 6 months to a year of real relationship time to see who the person actually is.
Sure.
Okay. Now you deal with that and you go, all right. Yeah, they're not the worst. But as time goes on, those little things start poking
Niching
at you.
Right,
And
right.
you're like, oh, fuck. And now they still could be pretty or they still could be attractive and still trying, but you're just like, I just hate you. Like you're the worst. There's something about you that just annoys me.
Right, but what I'm saying is, what's the first thing you stop doing when you lose that for somebody? Not fucking, not anything else. What's the first thing you stop doing?
Hanging out. What?
What's your favorite thing to do?
On you? Oh, eat your box.
No, Making out.
Oh yeah, making out,
Kissing each
Okay,
other,
yeah,
making
yeah.
out, right? So when you're in a relationship or you're out or something, like my husband kisses me 50 times a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, before he leaves, whatever. We're always kissing, touching, grabs me, ropes me, whatever. When you're out and you sit down, how awkward is it when you see a couple that's just like hands to themselves, straight elbows, or they're just looking around, or they're both on their phones, and you just look around and you go, why?
Why are you together?
Why are you together?
Because this goes back to everything I built most people's relationships on. They settled. They settled. This is life.
I don't know what I would do if you didn't make out with kiss me, and you kiss me before you leave for work. You kiss me when you come home. Maybe what
But
is it?
A lot of people are just content with like. See, there's a lot of people that just this is what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
I'm 25. I'm supposed to get married. I'm 30. We're supposed to have children. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that live that type of life. Like, well, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Right, Phil, I do too.
This is my wife, and yeah, we don't have sex anymore. But you know what? She's great with my kids.
She's a good mom.
Yeah, and
He's a great dad. That's what you hear.
Yeah, that's great, and they should be. I mean, that's kind of what being a mom and dad is. If you're not, then you suck. Fuck you. But you also need to be a great husband and a great wife. Like, that's the problem most people forget.
Yeah.
Is that you guys are the reason for those children. You guys, without you, this life doesn't exist. So why are you forgetting about the main component of the family unit?
Which is each other.
Yeah, like I was talking to my mother today, and we were talking about the vacation and everything. And she's like, my mother, she's cynical as shit. And she's like, you got to stop having vacations for the kids every year.
I know.
So I said to her, I go, Ma, next year it's Jess's 40th. We're going to Jamaica. I go, the kids aren't getting shit next year. And I told them that already. I go, you ain't going fucking nowhere.
Right.
Me and Mom are going to Jamaica, and that's that.
Right.
Okay? And she's like, good. That's what you should be doing. And da-da-da. And me and Jess normally, this year we probably won't have a vacation alone together because we dropped a lot of money doing something else. But normally we have something
one vacation together, one vacation with the kids.
And next year, I'm splurging everything on us.
Yeah.
And the people who don't do that, who everything is, we're going with the kids to here. How is that
you kind
fun
of forget.
for you, though?
My whole point of this was because I was out grabbing us beer before the show, and I walk into the store, and there's a guy at the counter. There's a guy behind the counter, which we know very well. And I walk in just, hey, everybody, what's going on? I'm very just social. And the guy that was there also buying something, he looked at me and he was like, you're a really happy woman. And I'm like, I am a happy woman. Like, I'm very blessed. I have a loving husband. I have 3 beautiful and amazing children. Like, of course, I'm super happy all the time. And he was just like, that's awesome. And like feeling someone else feeling my energy of love and like want with my family. And then I look as I'm coming out and I see 2 people, girl and guy, sitting in their car, both on their phones, not even looking at each other. And I go, where did the life of being intimate constantly go? Like, there is no more to me and you. I have some friends who are frickin' frack with their husbands, and I have some friends who are just not, and I have some friends who are single. But when I look at me and my husband, I'm always just like, wow, man, I'm fucking lucky. Like, I'm in love still, 8 years strong, and we have one of the most intimate and affectionate relationships I know. We're still 5, sometimes 6 days a week, and intimate, not just making out. We are intimate 5-6 days a week, and the kissing is so important because it connects you. So I'm going to throw this out for the end of the show because we're just at the end. If you are in a marriage or relationship, there are things you should remember, and that is to always be consistent and always make out. It's so important to kiss.
Is like the first step into intimacy.
It is.
Like, you kiss first. It's what you do. So if you're not kissing on a regular basis and it just becomes the norm of like, hey, babe.
Yeah.
And
Hi, what's up?
Hey, I see you over there. Hey.
Yes, there's
like,
no
that's fucking
kissing.
Like, that's weird to me. Like, I walk in, I see my wife, I kiss her.
Right.
Like,
actually, kiss me, dips me, grabs my ass, sometimes grabs my tits,
But to be like, hey, baby, what's up? High five.
Yeah,
What the fuck do you do then when you see your wife? Like,
right.
I just, that's fucking
So I'm
weird.
sending this out there to everybody who's in relationships. Man, I hope you love who you're with. And if you don't, find what makes you happy. I want to just say I really appreciate everybody who comes along. Of course, we miss Nicole and Mark, but they have things going on. I love my amazing husband and everything that we build, and I appreciate everybody who joined in. Share it out and make sure that you check us out. JRabbit55 on Twitter, Rocky Sus on Instagram, and Rocky and Jessica on Facebook group, A Super Ugly Show and Unfiltered Marriage. Rocky, take it away.
All right, guys, check us out also on russosbrand.com. Russo's Brand. He just added a bunch of other new shows on there, so go check it out over on russosbrand.com. It's only $3.95 a month. And now you get over, I don't even know, like 14, 15 new shows every fucking week. There's a shit ton of content over on Russo's Brand. So go sign up now, russosbrand.com. Opie Radio, of course, for the fucking guy in the Opie group. If you're watching, go fuck yourself, all right? Someone else wrote, he was on Joe Rogan's. Definitely not the only podcast. All right, well, I didn't remember that, and neither did Opie when he was on our show, because we literally asked him, have you done any other podcasts? And he was like, no, I don't think I have. So, sorry that me and Opie forgot. But Opie Radio, go subscribe. He had Vic Henley and Sherrod on the other day. It was fucking awesome. So go check out Opie. We love him. He supports us.
And we support him because just he's a great guy. I fucking love him. He's a great guy.
We love him. And statementgames.com, of course. Go place your prop bets. You can win a bunch of gift cards and other prizes. So if you're a sports fan, it's absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything. You can place prop bets and you can win prizes. It's a great fucking time.
Everybody new, we appreciate you coming through. And everybody who's old, we love you anyway. And it's a great time to be here with all of you, and we will fucking see you next Tuesday.
And go to Super Ugly Show and Unfiltered Marriage on Facebook. Join the group. We're at like 530 fucking
That's awesome.
Group members. And one last thing, if you're listening to us on Russo's Brand podcast audio only, we're live every Tuesday night starting at 7:30 p.m. with the Super Ugly Show, and then again at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, both shows with Unfiltered Marriage. You can call in, you can write in the comments section. So go to Super Ugly Show on YouTube, subscribe, hit that notification bell, check us out, and we will see you next Tuesday. Peace.
Bye.